Detective Comics number 23.4, aka Man Bat, written by Frank Thierry, art by Scott Eaton. So, for those of you who were not listening to Detective Comics, there was a backup story in that for several weeks, months, where we followed Kirk Langstrom Man Bat. He kind of blacked out for a while when he was taking a serum, and then he found out that his wife was also taking a serum and becoming She-Bat. And in their last encounter, she kicked the crap out of him and just kind of flew away, not to return. So this issue picks up Gotham Square Park, and we see, just a bunch of people all relaxing, sitting around, including Kirk. He's watching the birds, when all of a sudden, She-Bat comes down out of the sky and just grabs a kid. And Kirk was like, "There's my dearest Francine coming to feed again. I knew she'd be around sooner or later, so I have to stop her." He downs himself a serum, transforms into Man-Bat, and flies off after, explaining yeah, she's been using me since day one. She's been working for people who were stealing my Man-Bat formula, but regardless, tonight, I'm making her pay. Our marriage is over. So he manages to grab the kid, sets him down safely, and then starts attacking Francine. And he's able to put up more of a fight this time. He's able to fight her off, and he tackles her down to the ground. And once there, she starts to de-transform. And she says, "You are stronger and faster and even fiercer. But that shouldn't be possible unless you combine your formula with the variant that I made." And he's like, "Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. What about it?" And she's like, "Oh, you had to use my formula. You shouldn't have done that, though, because you don't understand what it'll do to you, what it's going to cost you." And he's like, "I don't have to listen to you anymore, and I'm not going to. The police are on their way. Goodbye, Francine." So he flies off. Francine is taken in by the cops, and about a week passes, and he's like, "Yeah, I really don't feel anything. Yeah, she was my wife, but after everything we went through, I'm kind of just over it. And she might be on death row for all I know, but regardless, that's whatever. But regardless, I'm not Francine. I am able to handle this serum. I am better. I can control it." So he downs the serum again, and he goes out into the streets, and he sees, forever evil is happening. So he has to now step in as Gotham's protector now that Batman is gone. So he flies in, this family is under attack, and immediately the family's like, "Whoa, hold on, you're not Batman." He's like, "No, I'm something different." So he starts slashing at all the clowns and stuff that are coming after the family. He says that you're safe now, and he flies off, and the family looks on in horror at these de-limbed and decapitated people surrounding them now. He's just like, Jesus Christ. So a few more days pass. He's like, "All right, I can be better. I can do better. Let me just mess with the serum a little bit." And he keeps on doing it. He's like, "I need it to be stronger. I need it. Okay, maybe I'm a little addicted, tiny bit, but I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm great." So he downs it again. He goes out. He continues his crusade on crime as people are looting. And they're like, "Man, you're not Batman. Don't even try to step in his shoes." And he just slashes the guy, kills him instantly. Cops pull up, including Gordon. And Man-Bat's like, "Hold on there, fellas. These men were looting. I'm the good guy." And Gordon's like, "Dude, he's dead. You're not the good guy if you're killing them." And Man-Bat's like, "Huh." Flies away. So a few more days pass. He's getting a lot more with the shakes in terms of not being able to be on the Man-Bat serum. He's like, "I need it to last longer. I need it to be more powerful. I need more of it now." So he downs it like an addict. And we see him going out as Man-Bat, and now he's attacking the cops that are attacking him. He's like, "Oh, these cops in Gotham, they're all dirty anyway. They're all bad cops. So I'm actually doing a favor by attacking them. I'm stopping the bad cops because I'm a good guy. I'm Man-Bat. I'm great. This city needs me, not them, me." So he's attacking cops. He's flying around the city. And finally we see, we were on day 12. Now we're on day 30. His lab is a wreck. Everything is torn to shreds. There's not even any notes in his journals anymore. It's just blood splattered. And we cut back to the same park that we opened up in. Everyone is still hanging out there, chilling around. And they all look up as there's this silhouette in the sky, and we see Man-Bat has grabbed one of the kids off the jungle gym the same way that Francine did to begin with. And the little next time note says, "Is Man-Bat hero or menace? Check in with Detective Comics to find out." So yeah, that's Man-Bat. I mean, it's a very short issue, but it's done very stylistically. You feel this passage of time. You feel him getting more and more desperate because it's addictive. It is an addictive substance that he's doing with. So in terms of the Francine plot, I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that the plot got wrapped up in this 23-point book rather than in one of the backups that they were already writing. But I mean, I guess I don't see any harm in it, because if you were buying Detective Comics, at least they put this story in the Detective Comics spinoff in the one shot from this. So fair game, I guess. But I mean, I enjoyed it. I think it's well written. I think it's well drawn. I like the fact that they are playing with Man-Bat's history of, sometimes he is a hero. So he is a scientist under all. It's like the Lizard from Spider-Man, but like he's a bit more trying to be a hero. It's just giving into those animal instincts that gets him. So I'm going to say this is probably a solid 7.5. I don't quite feel safe giving it that 8 because of the way that it kind of just wraps up the backup early on. And then, like, it doesn't feel like it can stand on its own. It feels like you need to have been reading the backup to understand what Man-Bat's been going for. And that's what's keeping it from that 8. But it is still a very solid 7.5. And if you were following the backup, definitely worth checking this one out.